Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be trying a new indie brand. I'm going to finally be diving into Fantasy Cosmetica. I picked up their Harvest Soul collection that also came with some candles. So I'm going to give you all the info, do swatches, create a couple looks, and let you know all of my thoughts. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree. I'm a crazy lover of all things beauty. I like to post a lot of fun and colorful makeup content, and I like to do a lot on indie makeup. So if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. I'm so excited to be finally trying Fantasy Cosmetica. I've seen their launches, I follow their Instagram, and I've always found everything that they release really pretty, but nothing pulled me in as much as this Harvest Soul collection that they came out with that includes 2 candles. And I'm just really feeling it. It's a fall color story. I think this is their Halloween fall launch. So what I'm going to do is do like a little bird's eye view. I'm going to show you the palette up close. I'm going to give you all the info, details, do swatches, go over the candles, and just let you see it all close and personal instead of like holding it up here. I just enjoy doing my review videos like that now. So I'm going to take you over to my hands. I'm going to give you all the info, and then we'll get into the 2 looks, and then I'll wrap up this video with my full thoughts on all the products. Okay, loves, let's get into this Harvest of Soul collection. So I picked up the bundle, which goes for $110. If you bought all these things individually, it shows like $115, so you get like a discount getting it in a bundle. Now that is currently sold out. I'm not sure if they're going to bring that back, but if you wanted to just get the candles like in a set, it went for $58. They do go for $30 each. Now the bundle is sold out on the candles as well, and it looks like one of the scents is sold out. So Lingering Souls is sold out, and they still have Dark Secrets. So just so you know, I'm not sure if this will change, because as of right now, this is what is in stock and sold out. And then if you wanted to just get the palette, the Harvest of Souls palette goes for $55, and that one is showing in stock. So that's the info from their website pricing and all of that. So we'll start off with the candles. So Lingering Souls, which is the one that's sold out. This one, I feel like the scent is a little bit more light, a little bit more faint, but it's described as a spiced, tangy apple and orange aroma with a light, smoky, earthy nuance. The wax is a cloudy light blue that ombres to white as you burn the candle. It does have a wood wick. It's like glass here, kind of like a metal-ish tin. I like that it changes. I love wood wicks. I love that crackling noise. Now, I smell the slight fruitiness. There's a slight smokiness to it, but it's very faint. Like, let me smell it again, actually. Yeah, I don't know. It's very, very light. I'll have to light it to see if it has a stronger scent as it burns, but there's a slight fruity, slight smoky. I'm kind of on the fence on whether I love it or not, because I was just, I don't know, expecting it to be a stronger smell. Now let's get into the other candle, which is called Dark Secrets, which is currently still available. This one has a cherry and blueberry aroma, accent with a light but not overpowering, warm baked good scent. The wax on this one is black, slightly melted in my mailbox. And this one says it fades to a gray as you burn. The candle also has a wood wick. Now the scent on this one is a lot stronger. Like, I can smell it from here as I'm holding it for the camera. And the scent is just really nice. I like this one because I can really smell the cherry. You can really smell the blueberry. And there is a light baked good scent in the background. Yeah, this one is nice. It almost reminds me of like a fruity cherry blueberry air freshener that you would put in your car. Like, that's what it makes me think of. This one is just a lot stronger. So I don't know if just like the scent oils were just more pungent in this one, but I can really smell it, and I like this one a lot. So I actually prefer this one. And surprisingly, this one is the one that didn't sell out. But I'm liking it. It's definitely cherry blueberry. That's the strongest notes in there. And then let's get into the palette, which, like I said, goes for $55. Here is the outer packaging. So it's kind of shiny, so it's reflecting my ring light. But it's a sorcerer. She's like got some water in front of her, candles. It's giving fantasy. And then there is a mirror that has like little candles in the bottom. And then here are the shades. Let me cover that up so you don't see the camera reflection here. But this one has 16 shades in it, and 6 of them are metallics, and then the rest are mattes. And in the description, it has like a little storyline. It says, once a mortal sorcerer and queen, Asteria forsook life and bound her soul to a phylactery through dark magic. For centuries, she has existed in undeath, driven by the insatiable thirst for power in the souls of the living, if only to stave off inevitable madness. Ooh, spooky vibes. It says it is a carefully curated mix of greens, purples, and blues in here. So in terms of the shimmers, it looks like there are some dual chromes, some shifty toppers, like Souls, I believe is a shifty topper. Then there's also 2 holochromes, Obsession and Immortality are the holochromes. So you have like different shimmer formulas. Into the first look, but I kind of wanted to light the candles and show you how they sound. I didn't think to do that when I did the, you know, bird's eye view on all the products, but I have Lingering Souls. I've already lit them, and I feel like Lingering Souls, the scent has gotten better since lighting it. Like I can smell the smokiness more, but here's the crackling noise. Can you guys hear it? Isn't that just like a vibe? I don't want to burn my microphone, but it does have a fruity, smoky scent. It's a pleasant one. It's soft. And let me light the Dark Souls one, which is the one I prefer. Do you hear that goodness? If you like a crackling fireplace moment, you will get that with these candles. And this one definitely has a more stronger scent that really project. Let me put this in the background real quick. Now that the mood is set with the candles and I feel like I have a fireplace in the background, we're going to get into the palette now. I'm going to start off with the shade called Sacrifice, this beautiful berry burgundy. And I'm going to concentrate that on the outer corner right here. And kind of do a little wingy out shape. And I'm only going to go halfway in with this shade. But I will end up deepening it and going smoky because that's what I like. Now we're going to smoke it up. And I'm going to go into Necromancer. This matte's black. And I'm going to just layer it over here. These shades don't seem like overly powdery, but they do have some kickback. And I'm just going to use that to deepen out the outer edge here. It's nice and pigmented as well, but not crazy pigmented. So it's easy to work with from what I can see. Now I'm going to go over the edge of the berry shade and use Ambition. It is a grungy, greeny yellow shade. And I'm going to work that on the edge. Definitely coming off more yellowy on the lid, especially next to that berry shade. I wanted that to add some grunge and some warmth, and I'm just working it over the edge here to get things a little more blended. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to take the same shades that I've used like on this outer corner and just go in and match things up. So I'm going in to Sacrifice, the berry shade down here, and I'm gonna bring it through halfway, just like how I have it on the top. And then I'll bring in the black matte and blend out the edge with that yellowish shade. I have to say these mattes are looking really good and performing really well. Everything's layering on one another really nicely. They're all easy to blend so far. I'm so happy for that. And now I want to get into the shade called Poison. And I'm going to just like layer that all in the inner portion just for a nice like intense contrast, because it's kind of like a neon-y pastel lime green. And we'll see if I can get that to be super pigmented. Oh, wow. Yeah, she pigmented. Yeah, she is pigmented. And I'm just going to bring that up to the crease as well. I'm going to work slow because, you know, neon's going to be fickle. They usually go on a little bit more sheer. So you don't want to layer them up too much. But this shade is pigmented. She is beautiful. And she's going on the eyes just fine. And I also went ahead and took that pastel neon down on the lower lash line in the front. The intensity in this shade is striking and so beautiful. So now I want to get into some shimmers. For sure, I think I want to take this one right here called Schemes. It is very foiled and flaky and intense. Reminds me a lot of my Honu shade that is in the It's Belle palette, the Tropical Nights collab that I did with them. It's giving the same vibes. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it right in the center where like the berry shade and that pastel met, just so I can kind of have a better transition between the two and kind of do like a spotlight effect with that. Ooh, I'm gonna also take a little bit on the lower lash line too, and like keep the spotlight moment going on the bottom too. But maybe I'll take a little bit of Eternal, put that on the brow bone. But first I'll put down Patience. I don't know, I want to see how pigmented that shade could be. I'm going to use that up here. I'm sure it's pigmented. Just to get a little brightening effect up here. And then go over that with the Eternal shade, the Sparkle. Just to use a little bit more. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. It looks so good. Okay. And I think that's it. I'm loving the intense matte inner portion. It's so striking. So I will like work on the blend a little bit, fix some things up, do liner, mascara, figure out something for my lips, and I will be right back to show you guys the completed look. All right, I'm back, and I'm feeling kind of like a beauty queen right now. My hair is actually cooperating with me. The look is on. Love the color combo. The contrast is so gorgeous on this look, at least I think so. And I feel like really cute in this. Like now that everything is complete, mascara, liner, all that, hair is down, I'm ready to go out. But let me lean in and show you guys what I did, which was not much. The shadows did it for themselves. I didn't need to add much extra additional like details or anything. I just took the NYX Epic Ink Liner, created a wing. I brought it a little bit in the inner portion here. I used the Sephora liner and matte lime green to match the inner portion, just to bring it down the waterline. This one is so good. And then for mascara, my usual combo, Blend Bunny, L'Oreal Telescopic. And then for my lips, I have like a lot of different colors layered on because I was trying to figure out the perfect match for this eye look. So I went in with the Give Me Glow lip liner in soft red. I picked up a bunch of these. They're like $1 on their website right now. I think they're trying to get rid of their stock of those. It has like old packaging, I believe. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go on with this MAC Locked Kiss lipstick. And what is this? Vicious, but it was too much of a tomato red. So then over that, I went in with the what is this? About Face Paint It lip color in Saint Sangria, and that just made like the perfect lip combo. So I have a lot of things going on my lips, but it's fine. It came out perfect. And like it's matching the top and everything. And that's basically all I did off camera. And I'm really happy with it. And I'm definitely gonna film another video because I have to show this look more. But that was everything for look number 1. We can now get into look number 2. So we're going to do, I think, green purple for this look. So I'm gonna start off with Knowledge. And I'm gonna use that on the outer corner. I did prime my eyes with the Glamlite icing eyeshadow base and buttercream. And I'm going to just put this all through the crease because we're gonna get real green with this look. Let's go into, is it Leech? This shade right here, which is like a murky brown. And I'm gonna use that like in the inner portion here. I'm gonna go in with it lightly because it is pigmented and on the darker end, and I'll just brush over the edge of the green too. And now to get the outer corner deeper, I'm gonna go into, I think, Phylactery now. Instead of the matte black, it's like a deep tilly blue, and I'm gonna use that just on the outer corner. I'm not gonna take it too far in. Yeah, there we go. It's a beautiful matte. It's great at like deepening at that outer corner, nice and pigmented. Now I want to do the lower lash line, and I'm going to go into Ancient, the purple little dusty matte, and I'm going to just stamp that on the lower lash line. Get a purple moment going on down here. Kind of connect it up to that outer corner here. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Now I want to go into, do we want to go into a little bit of Poison? I just can't stay away from Poison. I'm going to put that like in the front here, just to lighten up the front portion of the lid. I don't want everything to be like too dark. I want most of the depth to just stay on the outer edge here. Now I want to go in with the shade Patient. This one right here. The really light lavender. I'm going to use that on the bottom and the front here. And I'll see how pigmented it is. Get that to like kind of brighten down there. There we go. It is giving a little lavender pop, and it is brightening. So the lighter shades in this palette are definitely beautifully pigmented. So now I want to get into metallic. So I'm going to start off with the shade called Obsession. This, I believe, is one of the holochromes. I'm going to take a flat brush. I'm going to go in there. It seems really smooth. Wow, it picks it really well on a brush. I'm just going to try it without... Oh, okay. You don't really need a wet brush because this is so creamy. And it just spreading on my lid like so easily. Wow, that's beautiful. I think I'm going to take a little bit of Eternal on the lid. It's like a lavendery shade. I'm just use the other side of the brush. This one is a little bit more sparkly, but I'm going to try it without it. Okay, yeah. You definitely want to wet your brush with that shade. I just got some shimmer fallout because it is very sparkly. It looks like it has like silvery little specks in it. So I'll dust off the sparkle in a bit. But just meshing that in there. Okay, do we want to take a little bit of Souls? This kind of like shimmery topper shade that's in the palette, and just pop that in the very inner corner. I'm gonna wet that shade because it is on the like chunkier side, and I'm just gonna keep it right there. Ooh, it's very, very blue, but I can tell it can kind of shift a little bit to purple. I do want to take a little bit of Necromancer and use that on the lower lash line on the outer corner just to get some depth up there. And just to use like another shade. And I think that looks good. Yeah. I like that a lot. I think I'm going to also take the Soul shade and use that on the brow bone. I'm just going to use my finger though this time. Yes. Okay. Look at that. Oh, I got some on my head here. Okay. I think that looks perfect. So I think I might add like some gems out here. And I think that's it. So I'm going to go finish off the eye look off camera. Like do my other eye, lashes, liner, something for the lips. And then I will be right back to show you guys the completed look. Alright loves, I'm back and here is the look. It's very green. We got a little pop of purple. I feel like I'm a little witchy with this look, giving sorcerer. I feel like I'm ready for Halloween. I just need like a witch hat, a little outfit, and I would be ready to go. But that's what you can create with this palette. You can create a lot of great Halloween looks, fun colorful ones, bold looks like this, and I just think everything really came together. So let me get a little closer so you guys can see what I did. I added gems on the outer edge here, and I went from like bigger gems to smaller ones, and I did the same thing in the inner portion. And then I was like, this look needs drama. So I went in with these very dramatic lashes from Glamlite. These are the chocolate donut lashes. I don't think they sell these anymore. And then I went in with the Uden's Eye Solmoni Gel Liner in number 8. It's a lavender one to go with the purple on the bottom. And then I was like, I need a green bold lippy. So I found this one from Unearthly Cosmetics. This is their lipstick in Ghoulish. I believe this was from one of their Halloween mystery boxes. I don't think they sell this separately, but it goes so well with the greens on the lid. And then I was like, I need some sparkly lips. So I went into the Harvest of Souls palette and I went into the shade called Souls and I just tapped that on my lips. I've been really enjoying doing that. And I guess lately I've just been into sparkly lips, and I think it goes, you know, with the festive season that we're in. And I think that's about it, besides, you know, using the Birdie Lashes mascara. I used the Kiss Lash Glue Liner to stick on the lashes. I mean, none of that's exciting, but that's everything I did to put this look together. But that was everything for this second look. I think I'm ready to now give you guys my like final first impressions on this collection. All right, my loves, so we've got to the end of the video, which I'm actually refilming because I didn't have my audio on, but I am ready to give you some thoughts because I'm very excited about this collection, and I'm so happy I finally tried Fantasy Cosmetica because I'm impressed so far. So we're gonna get into the candles first, which I think they're really nice. They're big, they have a good amount of product. I feel like they'll last pretty well. I like the packaging. I love that they're wood wick and have like that, you know, crackling noise. It makes me feel like I have a fireplace in my house because that's the closest I'll get to a fireplace, or I'll have to go outside and light the fire pit. But it's still hot here in Texas to do that. So I am really enjoying that. Now, in terms of the scent, I feel like I like the Dark Secrets one better, which is the one that's behind me. The Lingering Souls is actually in my husband's office because he loves those wood wick candles. And it's the Lingering Souls one that I just feel like the scent is just not strong enough. It doesn't project enough, even when it lit. Like when I first smelled it, I was like, oh, I can't really smell that much. And I thought maybe as the candle was like burning, I would really smell the scent. And it's very faint. It's like smoky with a little bit of a fruit scent to it, but it's not very strong, and that's why I like the Dark Secrets one better because you really can smell the scent. It has like that blueberry and cherry and the baked goods. It's just like really cozy. So if I were to have smelt Lingering Souls first, I probably would not. But I am happy with Dark Secrets, and because of the scent, I would have totally picked up the candle. I really love that one, so I would definitely recommend the Dark Secret one if that like scent profile is your thing. As for the palette, it's really good. Honestly, I've been sleeping on this brand. I wish I tried them sooner, but you know what? Better late than never. This is such a gorgeous palette. The formula, so good. The mattes in here are beautifully pigmented, but not overly pigmented where it's like scary intense. They're just the right amount of pigmentation. They blend well. They almost blend themselves out. It's really easy to get like a diffuse matte crease, and the shades layer on each other very well. No patchiness issue. no skipping, nothing like that. And then you get all these different shimmers in here, these different textures. You get like holochromes, 2 of them. You get shifty shades, you get a shimmer kind of shifty topper. They're just stunning and sparkly. And the palette is also quite like versatile. You have a lot of different colors to choose from. You could do a lot of different looks. I can see so many different directions that I could go with this palette, and like the color combos are just beautiful. And I was looking at it and I was like, why do I love this palette so much? It kind of reminds me of my palette with It's Beaute Cosmetics, the Tropical Nights palette. I mean, similar packaging and it's like that dark background, but in terms of the color choices, so obviously mine is more on the brighter side and this one is more muted, but the kind of shades, so I have the blues, the purples, the greens with warm tones, grunge, and this is the same. I just think this is the brighter sister. These would actually pair really nicely together, but do you see it? I feel like that's why I love this palette, because it reminds me a lot of the one that I created. So I just wanted to show that in case you're wondering. I think this palette is still available for 30% off if you want to pick it up still. I love it. It will always be special to me. But I just wanted to show that. I thought that was interesting because I knew this reminded me of something, and then it hit me as I was using the palette that it reminded me of my collab palette. But it is a beautiful palette. If you like this color story, the description of the formulas, then I highly recommend this. This is my favorite thing out of the entire collection. Anyways, you guys will now have to let me know, what are your thoughts in the comments below? Did you purchase? Did you pass? Are you a Fantasy Cosmetica fan? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot of indie makeup and all that good stuff, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will have the collection linked. I'll have my makeup link, like what I am wearing and all that, in case you're curious about my foundation, and I will link other videos of mine you might be interested in watching. I will also have my contact and my social media platforms linked. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, for supporting my channel and being amazing. I just hope you guys are all having a wonderful fall and spooky season so far, and just sending you guys so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.